With tankless water heaters now standard in many of today's RVs, learning how to descale them is essentially mandatory RV maintenance education for owners these days. But is there a way to slow down calcification by changing or limiting the calcium content of campground-supplied water before it enters your RV? Yeah, of course there is. Now, options are going to range from simple inline filters to larger water softening systems that offer more control over the hardness of water entering your camper. But before we dive into your options to reduce calcium buildup in your RV, let's quickly talk about what makes water harder or softer. So the primary determinant is the content of dissolved minerals like magnesium and calcium. Soft water has lower calcium and magnesium levels, making it less damaging for RV water systems. Hard water is going to be broken down by mineral levels. Slightly hard water is going to be 17 to 60 parts per million. Moderately hard water will be 60 to 120. Hard water is 120 to 180, and very hard water is going to be more than 180 parts per million. Now, unless you're carrying testing strips in your RV, here's going to be some more practical signs of hard water, right? A slippery feeling after washing hands or rinsing dishes. If you have spots that appear on washed glasses or silverware. Maybe some reduced water pressure due to mineral deposits in your RV water heater or faucet aerator screens. Or mineral stains on clothing if your RV has a washer and dryer or you use a portable washing machine. So the big question is, how do you avoid calcium buildup in your RV? Well, most RVers use a common inline water filter when connecting to city water filling their fresh tank. And while these remove silt and sand, odors, and offensive tastes and some larger mineral particles, they're not going to remove chemically dissolved minerals that cause hard water. They're low cost, easy to use, and a cinch to replace, but there's a bit of misconception about their ability to soften water. Filter larger particles? Yes, but dissolved minerals? Not so much. So let's take a look at another option. So many consider single or multi-stage canister-style filtration systems an upgrade over your standard inline filters. And in many ways, they are, as they offer superior filtration and higher flow rates thanks to the larger surface area of the filter media. However, single-stage canister filters basically offer the same level of filtration as inline filters. When you step up to multi-stage designs, these typically utilize individual specialized filters that each perform a single function as the water passes from one to another. These restrict water flow due to the extremely fine filtration, which can include chemically dissolved solids and liquids. So in theory, a built-in filtration system has set and forget advantages, but as of yet, these canister-style filtration systems won't deliver what you really want if you're trying to avoid calcium buildup. So your truly best and likely only solution for removing calcium and magnesium from your water before it enters your RV is an external RV water softening kit. These kits typically include several components: a large brine tank, a short potable water hose, hose fittings and adapters, and a bottle of common table salt in varying forms depending on the manufacturer. Household granules, large pellets, crystals, etc. So how do they work? Well, salt is placed in the large tank and the system adds water to the salt, creating a concentrated brine solution. As you use water from any faucet, the system automatically meters just the right percentage of brine into the passing water, and a near instantaneous chemical reaction occurs to bind the ions, allowing them to pass through instead of accumulating on metal surfaces. They're simple to install using standard hose connections, and they provide the ability to customize the hard or softness of your water by adding more or less salt to the tank. Thanks to the large brine tank and low metering rate, these systems are going to be the best option for a whole RV water softening system. Now, of course, you can apply these options simultaneously for enhanced filtration and reduced calcium. For instance, nothing is going to prevent you from using an inline filter if your RV is equipped with a canister-style filtration system. Furthermore, using a 50-50 distilled white vinegar and water solution to deep clean your potable water hose at least once a year before flushing it with clean water will further help you avoid calcium buildup in your RV. You should also sanitize your freshwater system annually, which, lucky for you, we do have a full video on that I will link in the description below. Ultimately, the more you can do to prevent calcium from entering RV plumbing, the more you protect it from buildups that can strain your water pump and water heater, damage fittings, reduce flow rates, etc. I hope you found these filtration and softening tips helpful. Let us know your preference in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe to be notified when we release future RV tutorials. I'm Ian Baker, and we'll see you next time.